and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Lydia, and I know I've been gone for a long time. I feel like it's kind of my specialty. I know, like, in my thingy says that I would post every week, but I feel like I post when I have like inspiration or when I feel like I find something to film. I don't know. I do it when I have the energy and when I feel like it's fun to do. So in today's video, I thought, but first of all though, as you may have seen or heard on the news or social media, sorry if you hear some things on this. Yeah. There's a virus going around, and yeah, I mean, it's not such a fun time, but I thought that I would film something, you know, positive and not so, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but I hope you get what I mean. I just thought that I would film something positive and, you know, like happy vibes, and just post it to the world, whoever may see it. But I just want to say be careful, and I mean, a lot of people have been speaking about self-quarantine, just like don't go out unless you have like really important stuff to do, like work, or you know, you have to buy extra or something. And like, don't panic, don't listen to gossip, you know, made up news. Just listen to real news, and just, yeah, like I mentioned, stay home. I mean, you know, you can do a lot of stuff at home. It's not so boring. You know, like read a book, watch a movie, start a new series. That's what I've been doing. I've been watching a show called Saving Hope. It's about a lot of doctors and everything, so it's a good show. I would actually recommend it. Yeah, just be creative, so you don't have to go out in at the time, you know, when you're supposed to be at home, and be safe. So in today's video, we are, yeah, I don't even know what I'm gonna name the video yet. That's how bad I am at YouTube. So it's going to be a haul and a review kind of video. It's about shoes. Yeah, it's about shoes. I love shoes, I love fashion, I love makeup, as you can see. I mean, this is like the first time in a very long time. It looks really bad. I did it like in a dark, there's no natural light anymore, but this is the first time I've done a full face makeup in a really long time. So yeah, I love makeup, I love clothes, I love shoes, I love everything that has to do with fashion. Yeah, like I mentioned, makeup. So I discovered a site. Now listen, I was watching a YouTuber. I'm really bad at names, but I constantly watch her. Like, she buys stuff from, you know, like Wish and tries it on, and from like ASOS, everything. Like, she's really fun. If I know, I'm gonna find the video and I'll try to link it down below if you want to go watch it. And she was doing I think it was a haul or a review thingy on a site called Everything for £5. I think that's what, yeah, Everything £5. And it was like kind of hard to believe, because she was mentioning too that it was it looked like a scam, or you know like Wish and everything, they have their own thing. It's very cheap. The products look really good when it's seen on pictures, but then when it arrives it looks like shit. But I thought it was gonna be the same, you know, her reaction and everything. And then after I watched the video, I was like, this is kind of like hard to believe, you know, since it literally, the name speaks for itself. It's everything is £5, which means it's let me guess, like around 60 crowns, like Swedish crowns. And you know, like, it's basically from accessories, you know, like bags, shoes, clothes, everything for £5. And as she was speaking in the video, she was like, this is really good quality and yada yada. I was like, okay, I need to try this for myself, because you know, if the product turns out to be shit, you know, it's only 60 Swedish crowns, £5. So I could just, you know, throw it away if it's not a good product, or maybe give it away if, you know, the sizing is wrong or something. So yeah, here beside me I have a really huge box, and when I say huge, I mean it's huge. I don't actually remember how many shoes I ordered. I didn't want any clothes. I mean, for me, they didn't really have my style. But I'm gonna explain before we go on to trying the shoes and everything. This site is not a scam or anything. It's truly like they buy the shoes from different companies, you know, like when companies overproduce, I think that's what it's called, or maybe that's how you say it, when they make something too much of, like when they make too much of a certain shirt or shoes or bags. This company, everything £5, got my hair, everything £5, buys it and sells it for £5. And at first, when, like I mentioned, I was watching her video, I thought it was gonna be, like I mentioned, scam and everything. And even when I was like buying their products, I was kind of skeptical, and I thought, okay, you know, maybe they knew she was an influencer and sent her good products, whatever. But as they even had explained and said that no, this is not a scam, they don't steal the clothes or the shoes or everything, they just buy it from companies, you know, like when the certain item is not selling so good anymore, companies tend to throw away those items or like burn them. So instead of doing that, like I mentioned, this company buys it and sells it for a lot cheaper, which is really good. And the surprising part is that, like I mentioned, it's not like it's used or cheap quality or anything. That's what surprised me the most of like these shoes. I've already tried them because I didn't want to be disappointed if it's something I wanted to return or something. So this is not gonna be a first impression because I'm really bad at those. This is, like I mentioned, a review, honest opinion and everything. And the shipping, by the way, it costs, but it's not that much. I mean, it depends on how many items that you're buying, because the more items you're buying, the more the shipping is gonna cost. But I remember last time when I bought shoes for Swedish crowns, I think it was like 600 Swedish crowns, the shipping was only like 100 crowns, which is basically nothing. And they ship it so fast, it got here within the week. So the shipping is good, the quality is good, the company is very good. So without further ado, or whatever they say in these YouTube videos, I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna tell you, it's not that easy to find your size, especially like shoes, clothes and everything, because like I mentioned, since there's a mirror here, since they are buying the leftovers from companies, like I mentioned earlier, there aren't gonna be like every single size there. So like on the shoes, for example, I mean, it's easy if you have, now I'm speaking like in Europe size chart, 38, 37, and like sometimes 36, 39, I think. Those are kind of easy to find within the shoe range. Like I mentioned, I haven't been on the clothing side because I didn't feel as though I should buy more clothes. Not that I should buy more shoes either, but you know, you can never have too many shoes, as they say. But yeah, so it was easy for me to find my size since I'm 38 in Europe size chart, and I think on US size chart I'm number 5. I think that's what 38 is. So it was easy for me to find the shoes that I wanted. But some of the shoes that I like really liked, like one pair, I couldn't find it in my size, which is very, very sad. But yeah, okay, this is the first shoes. The thing that oh yeah, you can see it there. The thing that I truly liked about the like I mean, the shipping was good and everything, and what surprised me was that every single shoe came in their own box. Now that is, I thought they were just gonna send it like, you know, in a bag, or you know, like some shoes in a box and some not in a box. But yeah, so this is the box, and when you open it, okay, I'm gonna move around some stuff here. When you open it, here's like, you know, it's wrapped and everything. And the first shoes, like I mentioned, I've already tried them. Like, I'm gonna show you how they look on my feet. But yeah, now look at these. I mean, honestly, when I tried them on, they are so like soft to wear. I don't know if I'm explaining it right. They're not hard. They're not really, I don't know how to explain it. They're not so stiff. Yeah, they're not stiff on your feet, and they're really, and the quality, guys, I'm really shocked. Like, honestly, this part doesn't feel like a rubber, you know, like cheap rubber. The material is good, and as you can see, like they it has like this metal thingies here. Those are like really sitting there. It's not I don't feel like they're gonna fall off. They're really comfortable. I walked around the house. I was like, these are gonna be my everyday sneakers, you know, chunky sneakers. They give you that little height that you need, and yeah, like I mentioned, the color, the design, everything is top notch. I'm gonna warn you guys, you're gonna see a kind of like a pattern. Most of the shoes that I ordered are kind of like goldy brown tone, because I don't have like shoes in that color range, so I thought I would change it up for the summer. But yeah, so these are gonna be my everyday sneaker for the summer. Like, I mean, every season, but yeah, I like them. The next pair is also a big box, as you can see. I've been meaning to search the companies just to like see, you know, how they originally cost and everything, but I've been forgetting. Yeah, so this is the second pair of shoes that I ordered, and when you open it, it's the same. They have wrapped it up and everything, which is like a 10 out of 10 for me, since it means that it's, yeah. Oops, sorry. Okay, yeah, the next pair of shoes, I'm so excited. Like, now listen, I've never had these kind of pair of shoes, so it's kind of new for me, but yeah, here they are. I mean, I wished like we could get a round of applause, but these are kind of, I don't know, they give me cowboy vibes, but at the same time they don't. It's what I truly liked about this is that this pattern is, you know, really normal nowadays in the shoe world. But what I liked is that this metal piece here, that's what made me fall in love with it. I know it's ridiculous to buy a whole shoe just for the little detail, but you could wear these shoes. Like, the thing is, when I'm buying bags or even clothes, I usually imagine, how am I gonna wear it? Where am I gonna wear it? And like, have I said how I'm gonna wear it? I don't know. But like, you know, I usually imagine scenarios, and this boot right here, this could go with a mini skirt, a dress, a pair of jeans. You know, like this is your everyday kind of boot, and it looks cowboy and or cowgirly, and the heel is not that high. I mean, it's really good. I like it. I tried this on as well. It's truly amazing. It's not stiff like I mentioned, but this is not a complaint, but I ordered this in my size, like I mentioned, 38, and it looks really big on my feet. I don't know why. I think it's how the shoe is designed, and it's really roomy, and you know, it's really comfortable for your feet, especially here, since it's kind of pointy, but not that pointy. It usually is kind of tight around your toes, but this one's not. So yeah, I would not say like buy one size down or anything. It's just, it looks big on your feet. At least it looked big on my feet, but it didn't, like, it fit me. It's not like it was about to fall off or anything. Oh yeah, see, oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking... It says right here that it's wide fit. I don't think it said that on the website, if I'm being honest. But how can I have not seen this? I thought it was like, you know, the shoe. I thought it was like the company's name or anything. Oh my god, that's why. But I'm still gonna wear it. Like, who cares? The next pair of shoes are cute, are adorable. They are, I think they're gonna be my everyday summer shoes, you know, just slip on and walk out. So here's how the box looks like, and it's like the same, you know, wrapped and everything. What I also like is when I'm like ordering shoes online, I like it when sorry I like it when they come in this net thing, I don't know, kind of a protector. So I feel like if they have that, oh sorry, if they have that, when I like putting them on my shelf, or if I don't have room on my shelf, I just put them in my shoe closet thingy. I'll just put them in these just so they don't collect dust, or you know, so that like the other shoe beside them doesn't scratch them or anything. But yeah, so onto the shoe. I mean, listen, I was skeptical at first when I saw them on the website. They had two other colors as well. Jesus. They had it in blackish kind of denim. This like a denim design, and then they had a light denim. But I took the, like, you know, the normal denim, the dark blue one, because I thought the dark blue one would fit me better, and it did. This is, like I mentioned, in size EU 38, US 5. And it fit perfectly. Like, the heel has that little click clack sound, which I truly like it, or like truly love. And this would like fit, you know, with a dress, with a skirt, with a pair of pants as well. I mean, you could basically dress it up or dress it down. It depends on what mood you're in, but I liked it. I loved it. Like I mentioned, I was skeptical, and then when I tried it on, I was like, you know, it kind of covers half your foot, which I'm not really used to. And then it shows like your 3 toes or whatever. I was like, oh, okay. But then it reminded me of, I think my mom had this kind of shoes. I'm kind of getting into that nostalgia kind of vibe, you know, like buying shoes that my mom kind of had. I don't even know why, but like they had good style back in the day, if we're being honest. But that's kind of the main reasons why I bought it as well, because like I mentioned, it looks good, the texture, the quality is good, and this foam here, I think it's called foam, I don't know, it's really comfortable, you know, like your feet kind of sinks in, which is really comfortable, you know. You don't want it to be too harsh on your feet when you're walking around, even if it's a small heel, you know. It's really good when it's comfortable instead of stiff. I think the color fits me, if you know what I'm saying, but I don't mean that in a negative way or anything, but you know, there are like certain colors that fit your skin tone and skin range, I think that's what it's called. And yeah, this one like looked really good on my feet, at least in my eyes they did. So I like these shoes as well. I have no complaints against it. Fourth shoes is, I have to think, comes in this yellow box with a little cute butterfly on it. Like, most of the shoes are from this company, I think. It's called Far. You know what? Forget it. Okay. And okay, the thing that I truly love about this is that they send you this kind of like bag things for your shoe. Yeah, you just put them in here and just pull this. And I've never, like, from these sites that I've been ordering, you know, shoes and everything, I've never gotten these kind of bags for safety. So this was like a huge plus for me. I was like, oh my god, they send you bags. So that was, like I mentioned, a huge plus for me. And the thing that I loved about it, the thing that I loved about it as well is that they send you a disclaimer. It says disclaimer, sequins and beads are delicate and will not withstand abrasive, I can't really read, action or use. Therefore, we accept no responsibility for the damage to the trim. Care must be taken during wear. So they're basically saying that you have to be careful when you wear them, and if like the beads or the sequins starts to fall off your shoe, it's not their fault, it's your fault. So my mom actually chose this for me. She was like, oh my god, this color would look beautiful on you. I was like, yes. So it's these. They look really good. I mean, it's oh, I don't even know. I've been really into kind of like slingbacks or kind of kid. This is not really kitten heel, but it's kind of kitten heel in my mind. I've been really loving this kind of like low heel, you know, like pointy toe action going on. The thing that I oh my god, I need to stop saying truly. The thing that I love about this is that they send these kind of shoes with this kind of like protector thing, so the strap on the shoe doesn't really bend or anything, because these are like going around your ankle, so they are going to bend, but these straps on the side, they're not supposed to bend. So I love that they send the little plastic bar thingy. I don't know, but I like this. The material, the material is fabric, and you have sequins and beads here. Wait, I'm not gonna think. You have these sequins here and the beads here, and the design is just, I like it. It's purple, but it got like that pink tint to it. I mean, I don't know if it's showing really good on camera, but in my eyes it looks really good. And this is like a true summer shoes, you know. But the thing that I'm having a little bit of problem with is that the back of the shoe, it's super shiny. So when I had this on and tried to walk around my house, I was kind of slipping. So I don't know if it's gonna be a problem when I wear it outside. I hope not. But yeah, I mean, the shoe looks really good, but it's I think it's called the sole, the underside of the shoe that I kind of have a problem with, but not so much, but still. But I have no problem with them. Fifth shoes that we're looking at. Yeah, it's like I mentioned, in a normal box, and it's packed well. They come with the warning and the bag that I showed you earlier. And like I mentioned or said earlier, it's from the same company, so I feel like I should really search the company up. I mean, I don't even know how to react. These shoes I bought them because they are simple shoes, you know, like there's not a lot going on, even though they're like tiny rhinestones going over your toes and then in front of your foot, and then the band is just, or no, this thingy just goes behind your heel or behind your foot. What I love about that is the color, and the thing is that this heel is a different material and different texture than the rest of the shoes. But what I have a problem with this is that it's not easy to walk in it. It's not the height, like I think it's called the height, I don't know, you get what I mean. It's not the height that's the problem. I think it's the fact that there's only one strap going just around your heel, and then it stops right here. So it's not as easy as it seems to balance in these shoes as the other ones, but they're really cute to wear. I mean, if I feel like if I'm not walking a really like long road or a long way, if I'm just, you know, having a ride in the car or whatever, I could wear them for a short amount of time. But they're really comfortable, and what I like about it is that, like I mentioned earlier, the underside of the shoe has this kind of rough texture, so it's easy to stand and walk on. But like I mentioned, the heel, I don't know if it's because it's kind of smaller. When I was talking to my dear mom, she said the same thing that I mentioned earlier, that it could be the fact that there's only one strap going around your shoe, so it doesn't feel as secure as the other shoes with the strap, you know, like going behind your heel and in front of and everything. But I like it. I mean, the color, it's kind of a nude for me, but not that much because it has that gold tint to it. And yeah, the sixth shoes are, like I mentioned, from the same company. They come in a box, which I probably mentioned earlier, which I really love, because, you know, when it's in a box, if I want to put them away, it's not maybe enough with just the bags. I just put them away in the box and stack them up, because I've done that before, and I feel like it's easier, since, you know, I know which is who and what is what. This comes with a warning as well, which I like. You know, every single most of the shoes that I bought have sequins and beads on them, and what I liked is like the disclaimer was not missing from any boxes, and they sent these I like that they sent a fabric kind of bag for your shoes, and I don't know if I maybe mentioned it, but they send you two for, you know, since you have 2 feet, you have 2 shoes. Yeah, so that's what I like about them. Like, but they didn't send with the chunky sneakers and the cowboy boot, and I get that because, you know, it doesn't matter if they're in a bag or anything. I could just put them away in a box. But yeah, so the sixth shoe is the same color as the last one that I showed you, and it's kind of like in the same color range and design range as well. I don't know, but these are the shoes. Wow, okay. First thing first, like when I opened it and when I was ordering it on the site, the thing that I liked was like the stone whatever on the middle of the shoes, and then like there's little detail like of rhinestones going up, and then you have the basic straps going around your heel, and then you have like this 3 coming in together, the color, the design, and that's what I meant with saying that it's kind of the same shoe, because the heel is the same color as the last shoe, and the texture here and everything is just the upper part that's different, and I like it. The problem though is that I don't know if it's my feet whatever, but I've never had this problem with other shoes before. It was kind of small here on the sides, so it was kind of like really difficult for me to get my toes to get through here, but I managed. I mean, it's not that difficult. And I think it's the other shoe. Wait, this one's the left one. The right one, the middle strap is kind of loose, but it's not loose like it's going to pop off. It's just, I think they made it a little bigger. I don't know why, but it looked good, it fit good, except for the front part. I love the design, and this one was easier to walk in, like I mentioned, because there are straps to help you, your feet feels secure, and they sent like I showed you with the purple shoe, this strap safety thing, so that when you're putting it in the box or anything, so that the strap won't be bended. But yeah, I like it. Like I mentioned, the thing that I liked most was this part right here. And yeah, the 7th shoes is, like I mentioned, in the same yellow box, same company. Oh, sorry. The same fabric bag sent. Disclaimer. This one is one of my favorites. No, I think this one's like definitely my favorite, because this one was the first one that I ordered. And it reminds me, okay, a little story time. It reminds me of the shoe that my mom had when I was younger. I often would wear her shoes because my mom had like really tiny feet. She has tiny feet. So when I was, I think maybe 10, like kind of younger, and like at 11 or something, I usually take out her shoes and wear them with her permission, of course. But she had like one golden heel. It was kind of a slip-on, and it had a small strap going across her toes, and then it had a Hello Kitty in rhinestones on the side, and it was sparkly, and oh my god, I still have the image in my head because I truly love that shoes. I told her like, give it to me when I grow up, but my feet outgrew hers. So that was kind of sad, and I think she gave them away or something because they're not here anymore apparently when I asked her about it. But I like them. I mean, I love them. I took them out and wore them around the house. I remember they were not that high as well, so they were kind of kitten heels, but they weren't kitten heels. And there was like Hello Kitty. I mean, come on. So it was, yeah, that's the shoe. And when I saw these, it kind of reminded me of that, but it's not the same. This is like kind of different design, but the sparkles and the rhinestones and the goldness, I was like, oh my god, I have to buy this. And like I mentioned, it's only 60 crowns, so it's not like I'm hurting my pocket or anything. So yeah, these are the shoes. I know this one's going kind of on the sideways. I think it's the way I put it in the box. Like I mentioned, I've tried them on before to see if they fit me. If they don't fit me, to just return them, since I didn't want to be disappointed. But these are the heel. Now, the texture, amazing. The shoe, amazing. I mean, it's not as shiny as it was on the purple shoe, but you could still walk on it. It wasn't as slippery as it was on the purple shoe, because this doesn't have that, I don't know, the lines thingy, I don't know, but I hope you get what I mean. I love the sparkles, the rhinestone. I mean, it's really sparkly. Like, I can see it sparkling on the camera. I don't know if it's gonna show up later, but it's really sparkly, and I saw it, I was like, I have to have this. The rhinestones are intact there. I think that's how you say it. They're really sitting there, like they're not coming off or anything. The strap is strong, so it's, like I mentioned, a slip-on. I love it, I like it. But yeah, so this is the shoe. It's comfortable to walk in. The heel is not as high as it seems, you know, it's easy to walk in. The shoe is comfortable, it fit me well, it wasn't tight around my toes. It was kind of, like, it's not as tight as it was with that, like, you know, brown stone thingy that I showed you guys. It's secure, but I think it's, maybe, I don't know if it's me, because I have kind of like, yeah, whatever. I mean, sometimes when I'm walking, when I walked around the house, I mean, I could feel some of the rhinestones scratching my toes, but it wasn't a big deal. I mean, if you fixed it, it's just, it could, yeah. I'm being honest here. So it's perfect, but it's not like, oh my god, it's perfect, but it's my favorite, like I mentioned, because it reminds me of my childhood. You know, my mom's shoe. These are next to last. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. But same box, same company. Wait. And then the same fabric bag. I keep forgetting fabric, I don't know why. Yeah, okay, this one's one of my favorites as well. Like I mentioned, I've been getting into a lot of slingback shoes, and this one's one of them. I know I've been saying it like to almost every shoe that I took out. I think this one's gonna be like kind of my everyday shoe, you know, for summer or spring even, because if you could wear it with tights, you know, it could work. Or if you don't get cold, like if your feet don't get cold, wear it. I mean, yeah, but this is one of my favorites. It fit perfectly. It's not like tight around your toes, even though it's pointy. The sling back is perfect. It holds your feet where it's supposed to hold it. The material on the heel is you know, like fabric, but I don't feel like it's a shitty fabric. It's a good fabric. The shoe, the color, the sequins, the beads, I mean, it's everything. And I think it came with a warning as well. Yeah, it did. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't really have words because it's truly beautiful. I think they had this in other sizes as well, but I was mostly focusing on my size. The back side of the shoe, same as shiny. I mean, it was kind of hard to walk in. I think it's because the floors are kind of shiny as well, or kind of slippery in my house, but I hope that's not gonna be a problem for me when I wear it outside. But yeah, I like it. Like I mentioned, it's not high of a heel, so I feel like if I were to wear it all day, it would not hurt my feet as other shoes would. We have the last shoes. I forgot which number I'm on. Sorry, I'm gonna count them. My 9th shoe from Everything £5. Okay, last but not least, like I mentioned, comes in the same box, the same fabric bags with them. And okay, this one's one of my favorites as well. This one was the first slingback shoe that I saw on the website, and I was like, I have to have it. But on the website, on the picture, it looked good, but not as good as it looks on real life. I mean, pink is my #1 color. So when I was saying that it didn't look good on the side, I meant like it looked washed out, but it's really pigmented. I think that's how you say it in real life. The thing that I loved about this is that there are small rhinestones across the front of the shoe, so it looks really good. The material here is kind of a velvet material, but it's not velvet material. It's soft, it looks velvet, but it's not velvet. You know, it's, as you can see on the camera, I hope you can see it, it's shimmery material. And from like the halfway all across the heel, it's a fabric material, really soft, like hot pink. Even on the slingback, it was super comfortable to wear. It's kitten heel, really comfortable. So like I mentioned earlier, if I were to wear this all day, it would be comfortable. And what I liked about it is that, as you can see from like around here, it's not like a round shape, it's kind of rectangle. I'm really bad at like explaining shapes or whatever, but it's not a half circle or whatever, it's a half rectangle. I think that's how you say it. If I'm wrong, just you know what I mean. My English is not good, it's kind of going downhill, but the shape, the color, the feel of the shoe, like it's really good. I like it. I wore it around the house, and it's the same as the other slingbacks as well. The back of the shoe is kind of shiny. Yeah, you have the shoe brand right there. It's shiny, or like really soft, so it was kind of difficult for me to walk around the house, kind of slippery. But like I said earlier, I hope it's not gonna be a problem when I wear it outside. I don't think it's gonna be a problem. I think it's just, yeah, my house being really slippery. But I love these shoes, you know, it's pink, it's beautiful. Oh, I love it. I don't even know how to explain it. This one and the gold slip-on shoes that I showed you, that I said reminded me of my mom's Hello Kitty shoes. Those, like, these two were the first ones I saw. It's like I have to have them and just put them in my basket. Those were the last pair of shoes. I hope I did a good job at explaining how it felt to wear them, to the quality, I mean, the quality of all the shoes, like I mentioned, are really good, except for the like some of these slingbacks with the back of the shoe being kind of slippery. I don't think it's gonna be a problem when you're wearing them outside. So I think it's safe to say that this website is legit. I mean, everything is £5, which seems kind of skeptical at first when you're on the site and you're kind of watching and, you know, everything. I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of difficult to find your size when, I think it depends though. When you're on your computer and looking, it was kind of easy for me to look on my computer instead of my phone, but it was just, you know, a little, I think, technical issue, I don't know, but like not every size is there, which I don't know. I don't see it as a problem though, because they have explained that they buy leftovers from certain companies, so I wouldn't have such high hopes, because like I mentioned, on certain shoes that I wanted to buy, they didn't even have my size or even close to my size. So that's that but I would actually recommend, if you want, that's the thing too, they had different kind of heels. They had those who look like Bratz heels, those really high heels. I thought about buying one of those as well, because I don't even have, yeah, I have one, like, which is there. I bought it when I was 15, I think. Still fits me, so yeah. Yeah, I thought about buying one, but they have those kind of heels, and then like I showed you guys, they have you know, regular heels, and they have kitten heels. So if you want to buy heels, but like, you know, if you want to buy heels and you don't want to spend a lot of money, I would actually recommend going on this site, everything5pounds.com. I think I'm gonna link it below, and just, you know, browse and look what you're looking for, because they have different colors, like I mentioned, different heights, different designs. And if they don't have your size, that's too bad. But I mean, they have like similar shoes that are in the size. The price, that's what truly surprised me, the price. I mean, it's £5, literally it's £5, and some of them could actually I have seen like some of them were £2, so it's even cheaper for a really good quality. Yeah, so you're not getting scammed, you're not getting tricked, you're getting you paid for certain stuff and you're getting more than you like paid for. The shipping is quick. I mean, that's what kind of shocked me as well. I thought it was gonna take, you know, like 2 or 3 weeks, but they send you a confirmation like within a day or two, and then your stuff is there. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you like this video, and subscribe to see when I post next. Yeah, I think that's that. I'll link my social media down below, and yeah, I think that's it. I don't know, I feel like I keep forgetting what to say, but yeah, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video, whenever that is. Bye.